Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And in the last video, we started building the bunkhouse, or whatever this thing is called. I don't know. The Funland house, I don't know. The house that is no longer used, whatever. I'm walking today. I feel so short when I walk. I'm like, oh, this is a really tall building when I'm walking. Yeah, I have no idea what on earth, why I forgot to put the rest of the flowers around here. But things like that are what you guys are for pointing out. And so we're going to go over to the Love Garden and see what we've got for today. All right, so today we've got 3 people we're adding today. I've got them on. I had to put them on 2 different signs because one of y'all has to have a long name. I got to put it on 2 different lines. Cameron Ronister. I'm going with that pronunciation, Cameron. Sorry, buddy. Cameron told me about a trick we're going to do with the door on the second story of that house. We'll get to that in a minute. Luke Everson sent me this picture. Which is a cool pixelated, like a graph paper version of me, and I'm pretty sure this is you could probably make pixel art from this. Looks really accurate. So, but the really most important thing is that this is the first fan art that I've gotten that's not from my daughter. So I really appreciate Luke that you took the trouble to do that in such great detail. It looks fantastic. So thank you very much. Welcome to the Love Garden, Luke. And DG Surfer, who was the first person to point out that I forgot to finish the flowers around the building. That's really weird. I just sort of stopped. As I was editing the video, I was like, what? I did not finish that. And I knew somebody was going to chime in, and DG was the first one. So let's get back over, make these changes and corrections, and let's move on. Ernie and Bert, ready? Let's go. Yeah, so I got some fan art. I'm gonna go back to flying. I can't be bothered with walking. I am not mortal. I'm on creative mode here. Okay. So yeah, but you know what? Before we do anything, let's just go ahead and fix these flowers. And yeah, there's actually oh, shoot, one of these is actually missing when I went to his world, but it should have been there. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so I told you there was a little tip, and a couple of people told me, but the first person that told me, it was Cameron. So yeah, remember how I was yesterday? It wasn't yesterday, but I was kind of complaining about I can't make this door do it exactly the way Stampy's is, because what it should be is the handle should be on the other side, and it should open out this direction. So apparently, since I'm not smart enough to figure this stuff out, what you do is you come in here, and I'm glad we didn't do the upstairs right yet, otherwise we'd have to destroy some wall stuff, is you make this a double doorway temporarily, and you put the 2 doors in, then you get rid of this door and put the wall back in, and voila! Now it opens exactly the way Stampy's does. That's awesome. That is the greatest, probably one of the greatest tricks I've ever heard, because how sad is that? It's just, this is exactly how it works in Stampy's world. So I'm glad to have that little detail taken care of. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this place. We're going to do the top level. We're going to do the redstone underneath.
Redstone alert, redstone alert, redstone alert.
Yep. And do that redstone, and then we have to do Agatha's grave, and we're also going to do the idea sign that he's got down here, the orange and white sign that sits here, and you don't see it very much these days, but and we've got one lantern headlamp. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Street lamp. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, so let's get to it. So no more dilly-dallying. All right, well, since we're here, so there's a whole bunch of beds around here. Stampy put his bed in, and then apparently everybody else put his bed in, according, if I remember correctly from the video. We don't need that open. All right, let's do Stampy's side first. All right. No, wait, you know what? I've changed my mind, because I have the materials in my hand to do this side. Okay, so when you come in the door, the top level door, go to the left, and this is what we're going to build. We're going to take some oak, and right on the same level as these, oh goodness, these the windows, you have to kind of cover them up. You're going to put some oak, and you're going to put all these. I'm going to regret building this fountain first, aren't I? bring that out to here, and then right in this corner there's 3 bookcases, or actually I guess there's 4. Go up like that, and oh, you know, I don't have any spruce. I need some spruce logs. Put that there since we don't need that anymore. Let's see, that goes here, couple there, and we're gonna need some ladders in just a minute. But let's grab the oak, and we're gonna skip these first 2 blocks here, and then just bring it all the way out to the right there. And then inexplicably there's another one right there. I think it is. I don't know. Maybe it's back here. Yeah, it's there. I don't know. Anyway, all right. I am seriously. This thing is really getting on my nerves already. Maybe I can. Maybe I can temporarily get rid of this till I'm done this video. Okay, I'm gonna have my helper just sort of remove enough of this to make this easier for me. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this a little bit because we have to have that water where it goes out. So I have the block in there. That's going to be temporarily there. It's going to be ready to go. All right, so this is good. All right, so here there's going to be some fences. This sort of changed a little bit throughout time, but this is how it looked when I came in. Oh, you know what? I got to grab a fence gate, and I'll put that there. All right, let me just grab regular fence here. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, then fence gate, and then 1, 2, 3 out this way, and I'm going to put 1 up this way. And there's a bed that goes in here, and we'll talk about whose bed that is in a minute. You probably already know. I have no idea if it's even possible to sleep in a bed like that, but I honestly don't. I don't know. All right, so there's another bed here, and another bed. Might as well put this one. Oops, no, it goes here. Yeah. Let's grab our fence again, and there's fences here, and there, and that's it. Yep. Okay. So then there's right under this gate here, there's going to be some oak wood going down. And we grab a ladder here. We're going to need some of these. What can I do? I'll put that there. All right. So ladder. And then there's ladders over here on that one as well. And let's see. There's a chest. It faces this way. Right there. And yeah, that's the only one. Yeah, it's the only one there. And now let's see. There's a chest sneaky back here, and there's a chest. Let's see. There's a bed right here. Oh, that was weird. It looked like half a bed for a second there. And then there's a fence pole. Oops, no, wrong fence. Fence like a pole that goes here and just goes straight up like that. And next to this here is a couple of fences that go back this way. And then there's a fence here and here. Oh, what happened? There. Okay. Like that and there. And there used to be a bed here, I think, at some point. Oh, you know what? I do have a I have a note here. This was Captain Sparkle's bed. It's no longer there anymore, so I'm not quite sure what that means. But if you want to put it in, feel free. And this, you know, we'll put signs up. And if you don't want to put it there, I don't know, because I remember during the video when he was, they were building the creeper coaster. They were just starting the creeper coaster, and Sparkles was one of the helpers. Let's just say a helper. And then he like poisoned Stampy, and I don't know, maybe, maybe Sparkles lost his spot up here because of that. I don't know. But anyway, so over here there's another fence. Let's see, it goes right here in the corner, and then there's one more out here. Let's see, there's a chest back here and a crafting table. Of course, there's crafting tables. There's crafting tables everywhere. Okay, I don't need that fence gate there. Okay, there's one there, and since I'm here, there's a torch right up there. I don't want to forget that. Let's see, and then there's a bed right here. We're going to put signs on these beds in a minute. It goes right there in the corner, 1 block away from that, and then there's another one exact same way. Let's just close that back up. And let's see, who else is over here? All right, that's good enough for now. Signs. Did I get rid of my signs? Okay, got rid of my signs. Not helpful. See, I'm not going to need these anymore. Let's see. So up here, I guess there's no torch here. Okay, let's take that torch out. And there should be a sign that says Daisy's Dream Bed. I don't remember Daisy. I'm sorry, Daisy, if you're watching this. It must have been fairly early on. I don't know. And this one is for Chloe. That's Chloe's bed. I haven't seen Chloe in forever either. A lot of names in these older buildings. You know, we haven't seen these people in a while. So hello, Chloe, if you're watching. This one, I can't remember who this is for, but I think this originally was Longbow's bed, maybe. But currently there's no sign on it, so I couldn't tell you what it is. And in fact, I'm sorry to say there's some of the chests in here. I have absolutely no idea what's in them, because like this one back here, I didn't even see until I was really reviewing the, reviewing this video carefully. You know, the one that I made while I was in his world. So yeah, maybe I'll be able to get back. I don't. Gosh, how important is it? I don't know. All right, so that's those beds, and I think I need a torch or something around here. Okay, there's one that goes here at the foot, at the head of this bed, right under here. And let's see, on this wall, there's going to be one on. I know I haven't done. We'll deal with that one in a minute. I don't want to get too far ahead here. Okay, that's it then. Okay, so sign. Oh, I do have another sign down here. This one is not a name, but it just sort of looks like this. It's just like the happy. Can you see this? It's just it's the happy face symbol, where it's like there's a colon and then there's a right parenthesis on the second line. I know it's kind of hard to see. And this one originally, like I said, this one is not here anymore, this bed. But originally I saw an old video and it had Sparkle's bed. That's what it was, right at the top line there in lowercase. And there was actually at the time an additional chest here, probably for Mr. Sparkle. Captain Sparkle, excuse me, sir. And but like I said, that chest, that bed, and that sign are not currently in the bunkhouse, so you can decide for yourself if you want to keep it there for nostalgia's sake or to remove it. So, all right, signs, more signs. Let's finish up these beds over here. All right, the sign for this one says Longbow's cold floor. I think he didn't have a bed at first, so he just put that sign up since he didn't have one. Okay, and over here, this bed belongs to Random Taylor, and this is Random Taylor's Sleepatron 7000. I guess they all came up with their funny little names for their little beds. And then directly to the right of that, there's going to be a chest, and inside the chest you'll find more random stuff. Yes, it's a we've got an iron grade lava bucket, some mine carts, 4 paintings, and a stone button, and there's a blank space on the top part there. Okay, so speaking of which, this chest up here, I do have this one, and again, these are the level of details that you can decide for yourself if you want to do this. So inside this one, let's see, we've got ourselves a chicken, we've got some stacks of rails here, mine carts, a whole bunch of oak planks, and that's it. So more random things. I do not have the contents for this one, that one, or this one. I was so giddy with excitement of being in Stampy's Lovely World, and I forgot to look at the contents of that one. But I think we got all the rest of them. So now let's do Stampy's wall. Boy, I'm really glad I did remove this. This makes it much easier to showcase this. So Stampy's bed goes right here in the middle. I got rid of all my inventory, didn't I? Let's see, I'm going to need this. What else am I going to need? Some torches, paintings there. There were paintings in here originally above his bed, but that's just not really the case anymore because he got rid of all the paintings. I need a jukebox. I need a jukebox. Where are they? I think they're in decoration. No, not redstone because those are note blocks. Gosh, where? Oh, here we go. There we go. Right over here. And looks like I better get my crafting table and chests ready and signs. I don't think I grabbed the sign. Where did it go? Ah, there we go. Okay, so bed goes right in the middle, obviously. There's torches on the far left and right at the second block level. And there's a jukebox right here. To the right, here's a crafting table with two chests stacked up on top of there. And we'll get to the contents of those in just a minute. But the paintings go, yeah, and that torch is right up here. The sign that goes right above his bed that says Stampy's Sleep Station. We can see that well enough here. Get down off the bed. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. But there's, in Stampy's Lovely World, he's gotten rid of a lot of, basically all the paintings and as much of the signs as he could to help with his lag. But in the past, these are the two paintings that were here were these. And so, yeah, you can decide for yourself if you want to have them there or not. But I am going to try to keep all the signs and paintings that he's had to take down. My goal is to try to keep them up. I don't know. We'll see how that actually pans out. But yeah, we'll maybe by the time, the great gods at Mojang will figure out a way to have signs and paintings and everything in unlimited amounts. And so I'm just going to keep going with them, and I'm not going to take any down at this point in our series. So okay, so that's that wall. We got that one. We got that one. Okay, so all that's left is really this. Inside here on the top one. Again, lots of random stuff, glass blocks, eggs, we've got some oak planks, some brown wool over here, we got spruce, we've got oak and wool, some bits of armor. On the bottom one, again, just lots and lots of random stuff. We've got chirp, which I think is Stampy's favorite, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, I think that's right. Some oak planks, spruce. You can see on here what the stuff is. There's some stone here. Okay, so that's that. All right, so over here, let's grab our beds. It's going to be a bed here, here, and here. Do I have a chest on me? Okay, so there's a double chest here, and I'll show you what's in there in just a second. Let's see, signs above this one. It says L for Lee corner. Well, it's L for Lee X corner. There's a how many are? Yeah, there's 6 E's, I believe, in Lee's name. And in between here, there's this funny little sign. It looks like this. Basically, you just use parentheses for the top row. There's left-hand parentheses and then right-hand parentheses. And then there's on each line below that, there's like a little up and down line you can find on your keypad there. And then over here is Amy Lee's bed, and that's all she has on there. Very very minimalistic, but let's see. And then over here we've got Rosie's bed, and that's lowercase there, and these are all everything you're seeing here is the accurate upper and lower cases for what's in his room. As for what's in here, again, is just a bunch of random stuff. Wood, oak wood, red wool, buckets. One of the things I've noticed, a lot of them have one bucket of lava. That's a little troubling. Like, what were they doing with that lava? There's really not a lot of call for having lava in the Funland, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I think somebody's pranking here. Let's see. So, yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. White wool, different colored wool here, along here. Some mine carts, a little stone, half slab of oak randomly, some ladders, all kinds of stuff in here. All right, so we've got this is all done up here. I think maybe we can get ready to put this back together. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's put this back in, and let's head downstairs and start this redstone. All right, let's go down here. Well, I don't know why I'm taking a ladder. So I have to go down through this floor anyway. So I'm gonna break through the floor over here. That doesn't really matter where. There we go. This is what I've got down here. All right. So this wall, this can come straight down here. I've got 3 blocks high. This is the minimum that you need is 3 blocks high for this down here. And from this point. Let's see, how do I give you the dimensions of this? The dimensions I have here are, this is exactly what he has, and this is just a tiny bit bigger than you need. So but you might be able to make it more compact. But I'm going to show you exactly how he's got all the redstone laid out. So that will if you want to do it that way, or if you want to just compact it up a little bit, you might be able to do something with that. So let's see. This is the center here of the house. This wall is 13 blocks wide, and then this one is 16 blocks long that direction. So the way you're going to want to do it is, let's see, I think you have to center it on, let's see, this block here, the one that's next to the doorway, I think is right. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, you want to center the room here on like the bricks that are right next to the doorway up there. You can make the room a little bigger. Don't get caught up in that. But anyway, so then just go 16 blocks that way, and just some floor. He's got some grass and stuff down here, but don't get too concerned with that sort of stuff. All right, so right here we know, I'm going to actually break this out just a little bit more to make it easier to show. So we've got this piece of red wool with a button on it, and we're going to need to take the blocks out under this one and under this one, because we need to run the redstone. So this is how he does it. He's got, well, you can use whatever material you want, and I think he used cobblestone, but it might be nice to use sandstone just so that it kind of blends in a little bit. But I'm just going to stick with what he did, and I'm just grab some dirt. I might as well grab some sand, redstone materials while I'm down here. Let's see. I'm definitely going to need some note blocks. I'm going to grab one of these buttons while I'm down here. Redstone repeater. Oops, don't need a pressure plate, but that's all right. Yeah, I'm going to grab some oak planks. Okay, all right, let's go with that. So we need to make a little, need to step down from here. Let's see, I'm gonna have to put a block here temporarily. Get rid of that. And so then the redstone's going to start here. It's going to be activated by pushing that button. You can see that. And then we're going to come down one level here. Let's see, let's bring this out here. And we're going to bring it back around here like this, so that it comes down to the ground. Do like that, and bring it down one more to here. So from here, we're going to start the little note's going to go around this way. And let's see here. This is how he's got it laid out. So we've got this redstone blob is already here, and we're going to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go left 2, and we're going to put a note block down, which I'll assign a note to in just a little bit when we're done. And let's see. Let's go back to laying down some redstone. We're going to lay one more redstone blob and then a repeater. You make sure you're facing this direction when you do it. Otherwise, this is never going to work. Okay, so then one more piece of redstone here. 2 to the left of that one. And go. Now we're going to put another repeater here. And the repeaters are really just for to delay the note, to space out the notes correctly. And let's see. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2 to the left of that one. And I didn't put the note block in. Make sure there's dirt under. If there's nothing else down here, make sure there's dirt underneath your note blocks. Otherwise, you're not going to get the right sound. Now, we went through that with the golf course. Yes, we did. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab the redstone again. So here we're going to go 1, 2. Well, let's turn this direction so I can I'm going to put a repeater down here. And then we're going to turn this way, put one here. So this one actually splits into 2 different repeaters. Okay, this is what we've got so far. And then we're going to add a little redstone here to, let's see, 1, 2, and into another repeater here. Grab redstone in front of that. And we're going to make a right turn, put a repeater here, and then 2 more blobs of redstone. Take one to the right. Note block here. Oh, there's a note block. Hold on. We got to back up just a little bit. Back to this first blob intersection here, redstone intersection. We're going to add one more thing of redstone there, and that's not really, that redstone really isn't necessary. You could go right from one of these repeaters into the block, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Okay, so that goes into that one. So this is 1, 2, third note. This is the 4th note, 5th note. Okay, and right here there's a repeater. I missed this one here, and that goes into there. And for some reason there's this redstone is not necessary at all. I don't know why it's there, but we're gonna keep going. It doesn't seem to affect anything really. Let's see. So we've got that one there. 1, 2. Then we need another repeater here. Redstone. Then a redstone to the right, and a note block here. Let's go back to the redstone. Oh, actually, repeater. It's going to be 2 repeaters here. Redstone here. Redstone to the right of that, and a note block. That is it. So, yeah. That, and let's just double check everything. Okay, so this is going to go. Okay, so again, this is the thing where it goes do 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 do, you know, at the beginning of the Mario theme. So. Let's set this up exactly the way he's got it in his lovely world. And we haven't tuned these blocks at all, so we're going to have to do that in creative mode. So let's go ahead and flip over to that. Survival, I mean, I guess you don't really have to do it in survival, but it's just easier to do. So now, these 3 blocks are all going to be tuned to the 10th note. So once you put them down, then you click 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yes, I'm doing this slow because I want to make sure that every note gets counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and so I can play them all, and they should all be the same. All right. So then this one gets tuned to the 6th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one over here, this again gets tuned to the 10th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is the 13th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then this one is just once. 1, like that. So, let's set these the way they're supposed to be, these repeaters here. So this one should be on the, this one starts out, yeah, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you exactly how that's set up in Stampy's world, and then I'm going to show you an option to make it sound just a little bit better. All right, so this one is, set this one to the 3rd position all the way back. Also this one 3rd, this one 3rd here, 2nd position there. Let's see, 1st position is there. No, 3rd on that one. This is in the 2nd position. This one is also in the 2nd position, and these are all in the cranked all the way back in the 3rd position. 2, 3. Okay, so what that does is, and the reason I brought this button down with me, is that makes it sound, I can actually activate this from like right here, now that we can put buttons on the floor. Okay, so that sounds like this. All right, one more time. All right, so it's not quite, it's the timing of the notes isn't quite right. The notes themselves are good. So what we're gonna do is this. I want you to adjust if you want. If this sounds like, just listen to what I do, I guess, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to have it exactly the way Stampy has it, or if you would like to make a little bit of an improvement on it. So let's see. So we're going to change this one to being in the first position. This one gets changed to the second position, as does this one, 2. And this one gets changed to the first position. First position on that one. Same with that one. This one stays at the second position. Yeah, that one stays on 2. This one goes to first position, I think. 0. No, there's, yeah. Oh, what did I, hold on a second. Hold on a second. No, this one, okay. This is not, all right. This is first position. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's first position. Did I get these right? Let me start at the beginning here. This is first position. Okay, that's 1. So it's 1. That was at 0 before. That should have been first position, second position, right? So this is where it starts. 1, 2. Okay, here we go. That's at second position. This one's at 1. Yep. That one is at 1. No, that one has to be at 1. This one has to be at 1. That one does stay at 2. This one is 0 like that one, and this is 2, 1, 2. And this one should be 2 as well. And now, when you play it, it sounds like this. I think it's better. What do you think? One more time? All right, we're going to go with that. So, like I said, you can decide for yourself if you want to do it that way or just keep it the original Stampy way. That is your call right there. So, now, okay, the only thing else to do down here is the fire alarm. Now I've got to find it. It's actually up. Let's see here. Gotta be careful here. Oh, let me switch back to creative mode. All right, should be. Oh, dear, I'm digging into the. Oh, it should be like. Let's see. Where's the wall? Okay, there's. Wall should be somewhere. Somewhere. Okay, here it is. Okay, we'll expose that. What am I stuck on? Oh, the note. Okay, all right. So we want to run redstone under this. From under this, we're going to break this one out too. We're just going to use some oak here. We're going to bring this out, down, and get rid of these. Okay, so the redstone's going to, from under here, it's going to come down, and he got, well, what he did is he took, added 2 more out here, and then kind of leapfrogged over this redstone here, and he actually added a repeater right here, just to make sure he's got enough signal. That's going to go down, and then what you have to do is, in your world, you might have to do something a little different. But what he did is he went down. He kind of he did step down. Oh, hello, cow. There's a random cow here. And he just kept stepping down to get himself underneath all the water that was here, which, for you, I've only got 1 block of water, so I don't really need to go down super far. But basically, you bring that all the way out to, I would bring it out to, like, underneath the school. Like, I wouldn't go too far. You don't want to, hit any of the nonsense going on with the bank. So you want to tunnel so you want to end up somewhere around here. Is the way he did it. And then under here we should already have some, this is all, oh, okay, here we go. We need some light down here. Come on. Whew, moving slow. Okay, here we go. Somewhere around here should be the fire alarm. Oh, there it is. Here it is. It's right here. Somewhere around here you should have a lone torch that's going up into the... Why does this look like the Popo station above me? Why do I not feel like... Oh, no, okay, no, that's... Yeah, that is... The Popo State. No, I don't know. This is definitely the fire alarm that's coming up to here. It's just not the question why. Okay, so we need to ultimately. I'm going to take some dirt blocks, and you need to run. Let's say, let's just move this over here, and you might need to make a little shelf. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's take this out, and we need to run the redstone signal right into this block right here. It's the same block. And you can have whatever works for you. You're going to need repeaters every so often, but just keep going. Flip that what do you call it? Flip the lever down, and then what you can do is just start. Let me illustrate. I'm not going to walk you through all this. You can, I'm sure, figure out how to get this done. But okay, so if we're in here, what you want to do is just flip this lever down so that it activates all the redstone, and then just keep going. Whenever the signal gets weak, you can add a repeater. He ended up going down like, I don't know, like 25 blocks or something like that. What's this? Oh no, I thought there was a. All right, but for me, I don't need to do that because, like I said, I've only got one block down there, so really, that's fine. Oh, I already lost my redstone signal. Oh, that's just because it's not connected. Okay, so from here, what I will do is, for me, I will just. I'm not going to show you. I'll do this outside video. I'm just going to tunnel. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. So these are the kind of problems you're going to run into, or not, depending on your world. I will deal with that outside the video. I don't want to bother you with that. So I'm going to run mine straight down. This will all be covered up by terrain later. So I'm going to run mine all the way out to here, right underneath like the IC shop, and then just run it straight over to here, and come up. I'll end up coming up through the floor at some point here, and then make the turn over to there. So you'll be able to figure that out very easily. Just make sure you use your repeaters every now and then to keep that signal strong. So yeah, that'll take care of that. So with that, we have Agatha's grave over here to do, and let's see. Let's grab some green wool. We're gonna need some gravel. Where is that these days? Here it is. We need some yellow flowers, right? Yellow? I think it's. Where are my? Oh, there we go. Sign. I think that'll do it. All right. So we want to place her grave site. Let's see. Where do we want to line this up? All right. We should be 1 block away from the edge that we created in the last video. And let's see. This direction. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, then make a 3x3 block, and that should be, that should line up with the edge of, like right with the flowers there, and it should also line up with these flowers here like that. So, all right, I'm just going to add another layer on top of there, and then on top of this we're going to build a little cross. So build 3 up, and then put 1 on each side out like that. Sign on the front here is going to say R.I.P. Agatha. Oh, we need torches on here as well. Oops. Torch goes on each side of the sign, and down here we're going to put a little. I'm going to need a little dirt for this. I don't know what you're gonna have, but I'll just bring it up like that, and there we go. Put a little gravel here and here, and then just surround it with the yellow flowers. You should have just enough room to do that. These 2 flowers are going to be right next to each other like that. So that is your placement for Agatha's grave, which is exactly why this is as far back as I went, because I just wanted to get enough room for Agatha's grave, and that will be that. So only thing left to do here is this sign out here. Let's see, I'm going to grab a couple more materials here. Some orange and white wool, signs. Oops. I'm actually going to build a, what do you call it, a lamp post. So let's grab those materials. handy. And oh gosh, we're gonna also need oak planks and oak stairs. Oh gosh, we're gonna need more than that in a minute, but okay, all right. So from right over here, we're gonna count to the 11th block, right in this corner. We're gonna put a torch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Torch. And then to the right of that, we're gonna let's grab our fence, and we're gonna go to the 8th block from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should line up right here with this terrain. Then we're going to go from here again, 8 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is our sign. We're not building a lamppost, so don't don't build up. So we're just going to create the sign here. It goes 1 block longer in each direction, and there's a stripe of orange, and then a stripe of white, and then of course another stripe of orange on top of that. And there's this little like moose guy that lives on top of here. We'll get to him in just a minute. But for now, we're going to put some torches. They go right in front, right on the sidewalk, right in front of here. In front of the fence. Then one right in the middle, and then another one right in front of that fence. Then there's one on, 1 block in from each end like that. And then up top here, you know what? I'm gonna. Let's do the signs, and then we'll build the little guy on the front. So right in the middle, up the top here, we want the sign to say "Ideas Board." And if you want to put your own ideas on here and just come up with your own fun things, that's an option. I'm just going to give you what he has on his sign last time I was in his world. So let's start on the left, I guess is what we'll do. So the first one is Assault Course, which of course he ended up doing with the canine assault course, the top paw, I believe it ended up being called. So then the next one after that is Spleef, which he certainly plays a lot, but it has never made an official game out of it in the Funland. Third one, Sleepy Giant. I don't know what. That one doesn't sound familiar unless, I don't know. Anyway, next one, Behind Bars, which you don't really know what it is, but it sounds like a pun. I don't know if it means like if it would be a game where, it's like a jail-related game. It doesn't sound right. Or maybe that's inspiration for the Popo station. I don't know. Or a game that would be more like, literally like a bar, like, an adult, drinking establishment. In other words, like where Stampy used to work. And so maybe that's somehow related to that. So we're at the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th one here. And this one should be Lucky Slots. And yeah, these have probably been on here forever. I don't know if these are really like, still ongoing ideas, even though some of them seem like they've already been accomplished. I don't know. So we'll just see what happens. Let's see. This one, Milk and Music. That's the middle one. And one to the right of that is the Terror Tower. Whew, I'm a little tongue-tied on that one. And the one to the right of that one says Cabin Shooter. Then we got 3 more here, and this one is Finland, which I'm guessing has something to do with Finball, his friend Finball. And 2 more. We've got this one says Dinosaur, which I guess is some sort of flying game maybe. And the last one, the Ice Cream. I suspect some sort of roller coaster with maybe a ice cream theme to it. I don't know if that's ever going to come. So yeah, there's that. And over here we need to build a little lamp post. Let's see. Now we're going to start from this post here, and we're going to count 16 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're getting close right to the edge here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's a double. And just put this back here. And just put all these around. And that's fine, whatever. It all looks the same when you're all said and done. Okay. All right. So I think that covers everything we've needed here. The sign, we've got that. We've got that torch. Now, yes, I know. We have not touched on the tree trains at all, but now that we actually have a place to go, I think we're gonna have to do that in the near future to at least get this one and the one in town set up to go. And let's see, is there anything else? Oh, and gosh, I almost forgot the Moosey Moose guy right on top here. he goes right here on top of the sign. He's really cool. So yeah, right on the center here, we're gonna put down. Let's see, we have to put down fence gates, and let me see if I can get this right. Okay, if we want to stand on top of the ideas board sign. Right on top of that, we want to face this direction. This is important because then the legs, you have to open them to make the legs go in the right direction. Then back here, we have to put another set on top of there and then open in the opposite direction so that it ends up looking like this. I just realized I'm not sure if I can even build it this way. Can I put something on top of here? Or maybe if I'm crouched. Maybe if I'm crouched, I can do that. There we go. Okay, yay, I actually learned and I was able to apply a previous lesson to my skills here. Okay, so put a oak on top of that, oak on top of that one, and a half slab on top of this. And we need to put a staircase in front of that, attached to that half slab. That's this little face. Now we have to put the antlers on, and we know we have to have, all right, I'll just use what I have here. You have to put them on top of something. I'll temporarily put, it doesn't matter what you put on here. It's just a temporary block. It has to go under each antler, and then you can just get rid of it. And there we go. And there's torches here on each side of his little body. And he's cool. I love him. I don't, does he have a name? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if he's got a name? Maybe we shall name him. If we don't have a name, we should name him. I don't know. I don't know if we have the right to name him because it's Stampy's guy, so, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so there's our Moosey Moose, and you know what? I just realized I did a lot of damage over here, and I never really did fix it. Yeah, put a little grass down here. Hello, Redstone. And let's go in here. I think I left this floor a mess, didn't I? Let me get some sandstone here. Yep, it's a mess here. Okay, just be careful. Don't put any sandstone there, because otherwise you're going to cut off the redstone signal when you put it that way. So this one is supposed to be left out. That is the way it looks if you were to go into his world, and that is that. Not 100% sure if I'm convinced about the, what I'm going to do with the redstone down there, if I'm going to keep it or what. But anyway, I think that'll do for now, and we can make our own decisions about that. Anything else? I'm just going to shut this door here. Shut this door up here because, well, I don't know, just to make it tidy. I love that this works in the correct direction now. Thank you so much again. All right, I'm going to do, you know what, maybe I'll just do this right from the top here. We are going to do, let's go back to the town for the next video. Let's do the music shop. So at this point, I feel we've got these kind of four major things here, so we can start moving on. So from this point on, we'll just alternate, I think, basically, from doing, like we'll do the music shop, and then we'll do, I don't know, the Helter Skelter or something over here. We get a tea train or whatever. We've got the pizza shop. We've got the new television studio coming in soon, and the the sushi restaurant. We have to do all those, and plus some other updates. And yeah, we'll just keep continuing from this point on. So I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.